All right. What is going on, Rockstar? In this episode of Get Your Mind Where It Goes, we are going to talk about 3 ways helping people helps you. Okay. So I put a post out earlier today that says, I got my notes as always. Never work for just money and power. They won't save your soul or help you sleep at night. And that was from Marion Wright Edelman. She is, I want to say she is the CEO or the head of the Children's Fund. Google her, she'll come up. But yeah, so I thought that was an awesome quote, because so many times people get caught up in the money and the power and not actually having an impact or purpose of what they are doing. So it was funny because I'm reading this book, and it's called Psycho-Cybernetics, and it is an amazing book. Like I think this book should be in the curriculum across the United States. Like Psycho-Cybernetics is something that every high school age kid needs to read. It's actually something I'm gonna send to my boys via audiobook because they don't read books. But they listen to it, but they don't read it, but they'll listen to it, which is fine. But yeah, so many times we're so focused on the money and not the purpose and not the impact and not actually changing someone's lives. Like that is huge. Like that's what, being a coach, being, that friend that's always there to give advice, being that family member that everyone comes to. That is so huge to say, hey, I tried that worked. That is huge. So I want to talk about 3 ways helping people helps you, so you can, 1, take care of your soul, and 2, so you can sleep better. All right, so let's get into it. My little thingy showing. All right, so number 1, it gives you a sense of being you again. And I say that to say that maybe sometimes we are, maybe you're going through something, maybe you're coming, you're overcoming whatever, you're going through, and showing a little bit of love and kindness to people, even if it's just holding the door open for someone, giving somebody a smile. My boys used to go and when they see elderly people like a Walmart, Myers, or wherever they were, they would go and help them, especially put groceries in the car, and things were just on GP, because that's how they were raised, and it just makes them feel good. And it's just, the good feeling and the warm feeling that you get, or even to me as a mom and to my husband, that, when they're out and, people look at you like, yeah, you're doing a good job. That feels good, so just helping, putting a smile on somebody's face, opening a door, asking someone how they're doing, and actually listening. Now, I used to do this test, and it was so funny. So people would say, hey, how you doing? Or I'll just say, you know what, I'm just not, just going through some things, or I'm having a hard time or something, just to see if they were really actively listening, or was it just something in passing or just because it's the courteous thing to do or to say. Okay. But 9 times out of, well, say 10 times out of 10, 7 people would be like, wait, hold on, what? And because they were actually listening, the other 3 people just kept it moving. So, you know, it can give you a sense of being back to yourself. That's number one. Number two, you feel more thankful for what you have. Now, this is huge because when you go to volunteer at like soup kitchens or a homeless shelter, or maybe you're just offering services somewhere in the community to maybe people who are less fortunate, it makes you feel grateful and thankful for what you have. It's so amazing to have that feeling, to be grateful. I am told that's one of my principles is gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. You must have an attitude of gratitude. You must. That is a must. That is one of my 7 principles for my life is gratitude. Because you never know what can happen. You never know anything. There and my dad, he said, you never know who you gonna need in this world. So it might not be a bad idea to be kind to everybody. Be thankful to everybody. Just want to put that out there. Just saying. Helps you be more thankful. Number 3, it gives you a boost of self-esteem. It gives you a boost of self-esteem, even sometimes when you're not looking for it. Like, when the elderly, the seniors will, say thank you to my son, or they'll look and say, hey, you're doing a good job. That's you might, walk a little bit better, a little bit taller, you're like, yeah, I did that. Something to put a smile on your face. That's a boost. That releases endorphins to make you feel better. So, plus, studies have shown that people who volunteer get a boost of self-esteem and have an overall better well-being. So, go volunteer, go help some people. All right, that's number 3. Number 4, I'm gonna give you a bonus. Helping people will also pay it forward. And I love this because I used to do this. Well, you really can't do it now, but pre craziness. Well, you can still do it now. I can still do it now. Yeah, I can still do it now. Just when you venture out the house every now and then, gotta put it in my calendar to do that. But pre craziness, I used to like if I was getting gas or if I was going shopping, I would put like a couple of dollars in like some baby formula or in a diaper box or with a little note. Or if I was stopping to get gas, I would buy coffee or see somebody in line and say, hey, I'm paying for their drinks or whatever. And it was so funny. So this one couple, I think they were traveling back home. And I paid for their coffees. And so I came back out, got ready to pump my gas. And this guy ran out after me and was like, oh my gosh, that was so great of you to do that. I paid for the people behind me. Like, you never know how that could boost somebody or let people know that there are still good people in this world. That is huge. That is huge. Even just, buying someone, $1 $1 burger or something. I remember I remember my husband. Um, you go the same way home every day. You see the same, people on the side of the road. And so he stopped and got this dude a sandwich from McDonald's. So my husband went to go give it to him, and he was like, "Man, thank you, but I'm looking for a job too." And my husband whipped out a card. He was like, "My brother." It was just so funny because just to see his face light up, it was amazing. He was like, "Thank you." And he's like, "I just don't want to be out here just trying to get money from people. I'm actually looking for a job to help support my family," which is cool. Be honest. His face, from the food being offered to the card my husband gave him for a job, was amazing. And it just makes you feel good about your life and what you have, and it makes the other person feel like they're king of the world. It is just such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful feeling. All right, I'm talking too long. Okay, so let's go back through it. Number one, it makes you feel better about being you, about being you. Number two, you have an attitude of gratitude. Number three, it boosts your overall self-esteem, your overall well-being, and you can help pay it forward to other people. Let me know what you can add to this list. Put it in the comments below, and I will chat at you later, Rockstar. Ciao. Hopefully, I'll get my camera fixed. See what's going on. I hope you have a wonderful evening, Rockstar, and I will chat at you later.